I need to find my Scotch tape, I believe is the name that I call it. I need to find it. Not right now though. We're not gonna find it right now. I'm sitting down. I'm launching Thief. I'm turning off my speakers because they were on. Because I had them disconnected for a little while, and now I don't have them disconnected anymore. On account of having connected them this afternoon. So there you go. That is that. I cleaned my table. Also related to connecting my speakers. It's important. What? Did I just hear static on my side? I hope not. I think it was just me. It's fine. It's all good. Let's open the game, Thief 2. Because I start the stream and I'm not ready. How dare I? How dare I? Okay, so I have things that working. Okay, load stream Thor. Good. And then I can click on this button over here, bring the volume up, and create some LSD inspired things. Click on Control 2. Now you saw that. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's time for the Thief. The Thief? Thief 2. We are in a mansion. And things are going well. Things are going really, really well, I should say. There is a guard outside that that is mean. That has a sort of one of the things that doesn't allow me to knock them out. But apart from that, everything else is good. It's all going well. And there's spiders. There's things around here. I'm not really sure what's going on. But we have a gear, so we must be able to open the upper room. Or upper rooms, because I overheard them having a chat about that. Now we haven't explored everything here in this mansion, and for those of you, I have a lot of cheese on me. That's fantastic. There it is. What was that? The balcony key. For those of you who have forgotten about what happened last stream. We are now in the house of Sheriff Trout or something. Not actually. Never mind what happened. It's just weird. Sheriff Trout, and we have a thing on us. That guard knows we're here. We have a thing on us that will make Sheriff Trout or whatever very upset. Because it's proof. Irrevocable proof that he's in collusion with mean people. She's looking that way? Huh.
Show yourself.
Whew. Sort of just ran for it. There's a big fireplace over there. You know what happens to fireplaces. They open. They open. They have secret passages. Speaking of secret passages, hello. Oh? Wow. That's a big thing. So, of course, every body of water in this game is going to have coins. Because that's just what happens. I'm not sure if that happens in... I'm not sure where that comes from. I know that I've been to fountains that had a lot of coins inside them. There's a guard snoring over here. I barely noticed. But I always thought... Young, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I always thought that there were specific fountains that people threw their money at. This is bad. There we go. I can lean over. Watch Officer Morgan. Have I got a deal for you? That's not a question. What have I stolen? I have not much, actually. Some coins, just some coins. I know True Arts, that's the office. True Arts been looking for the pagan outlaws for months. I should be able to provide one ripe for the plucking. What do they do? How do they pluck from them? That's not. Anyway, when he leaves the city, I hear he's oh, right, he's yeah, when he leaves the city, right. I hear he's smuggling in some banned herbals. If I can learn any more, I will, of course, let you know. But I do know he'll be leaving around midnight at the Carter's Gate from Gerbil. So Gerbil is a rat or something. I'm not sure about the nomenclature about Snitch. Snitch is the name, I think. Good stuff. Flying Bill 20. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced your name, but you're very welcome nonetheless. Okay, good stuff. And I got a potion. Oh man, all these are locked. Please tell me they're not all locked. I just want to get what's inside. There you go. And there was a thing. Okay. That candle doesn't... Some candles are very expensive and you can steal them. But not these ones. Only that one over there. Okay. Moving on then. I mean, I do need to go back, by the way. I do need to go back to where I was, because I'm pretty sure I missed something back there. Oh my god. Oh, I found it. Okay, well, we're going back. Because this is the way forward. So far. So. From here. Gonna go to this lovely room. It's actually quite nice. I like the moonlight through the windows. Puppeteer, welcome to the stream. How's it going? What is that? The table is burned. It's got holes in it. That's it's weird. Yeah, look at that. There's light coming through there. And this is the kitchen. Oh, so this is that room. Okay. Okay, now let's find out how you open the secret passage in... I told you. Oh, nice. Told you that was going to be a secret passage. Of course. Which level is this? I believe it is level 7. I actually don't know. I also don't need to come down here. So that's why you save. Because it's just a pain to get around. So that's the secret passage. And this is what that guard was guarding. Which I'm pretty sure is just connection to... Oh, right. Okay. In Metal Age, the appropriate name for this... Is Metal Age the appropriate name for this age? I don't know. I suppose it's not technically correct. In the sense that...
Must have been rats. How repulsive.
In the sense that there's a lot of magic going on. So electricity, maybe. The age of electricity. Happy Easter, says Harry. Easter is gone.
What was that?
Oh, that's bad. That guy heard me. Is he pointing his finger? He's pointing his finger. Easter was last week. Indeed, Harry. Indeed, young. Okay, so this guy's gonna be a pain. Fortunately, he's a civilian, so all I need to do is go... is do this. I don't know why. I forgot about that. Because civilians cannot survive. They don't actually die. They just go unconscious. They cannot withstand. Withstand is the correct word. A smack to the face with my blackjack. Here in Eastern Europe is today, says Harry. Oh, I didn't know that. That's kind of interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. I wonder why. That's an interesting thing. Well, happy Easter to you too as well, Harry. Thank you very much. Today? Wait, today or tomorrow? That's very interesting. I did not know that. Oh, look at that. Oh, I got an objective because I need to think. Club to the head age. Indeed. What is that? It's to the chapel. Okay, let's get a proper... Let's use a thing for once, because I know that's the one. Okay, so I have a flare. It's a glow stick, but whatever. So how does this open? Not that I need it to open, mind you, because I... That's really weird. This is why I don't use them. They just go away. Orthodox Easter is a different time from the Catholic one. Oh, it starts at... Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. So for you, it already has started 10 minutes. 9 minutes, 10 minutes ago. So yeah. Yeah, I figured it had something to do with the orthodoxy thing. Orthodoxy thing? The Orthodox Church. That's how I should say it. Because I wanted to say the equivalent of Catholicism, which is not necessarily, you know, you can celebrate Easter without being Catholic here in Western Europe. But what word would I use instead of Catholicism? The Orthodoxy. Is that how it goes? I'm not sure. Huh. I still haven't installed... This is a secret passage, by the way. I still haven't installed the HD texture thing. Oh, there you are. Good stuff. Any secret books? There's a lot of secret books. Not here, though. Maybe. Nope. Not here. Okay, moving on. The guards are really the only reason, and also I have a gear for that. Mechanist instructions. If thou wouldst unlock this kind of door, thou wilt need use the appropriate gear. Insert thou the correct gear onto the locking mechanism. When the mechanism be complete with the correct gear, then marvel thou as the gears turn to unlock the door. For those with no eye to tell one gear from its cousin, know thou also that if thou use the incorrect gear, the mechanism shall fail thee, and nothing shall happen. If thou hast concerns, please bring them on to me, friend Capezza, which is, I think, the person in charge of installing all this stuff over here. I think that's the word. Yeah, it's just English word, because, you know, of course, other languages could have different words. You should put the HD textures. This game needs a remaster. It does, and not a rebrand, not what they did with Thief 4. They need the passion for the mechanics, not the mechanists, though. They are stupid people that are mean. Didn't I not? Oh, I didn't come here. Charlie, remember how I told you that the Alchemists was just a front shop? I'm sure of it now. I was just there this evening and started to go in when the owner shut the door in my face. And there were people in the store standing about as bold as you please. From Lucy. Well, that's important, isn't it? Let's get some light up in here. Just so you guys can see. I can't see. You guys should be able to see just about as much as I can. There's nothing here. There's nothing to see. I'm pretty sure I cleared the whole place already. Yeah, and there's that guy that was sleeping and now he is unconscious. That's how that works. Which means I need to use the gear that I have, that I got out of a single guard, and put it here. This could work. Oh. Why is it all turned off? Why are the lights all turned off? Why is this such a look at that! Oh, it goes upstairs, doesn't it? Yes, it does. There's...
Hey! Did you try any food left over from the night's dinner party?
Are you kidding? Not even rats would touch that garbage.
Well, I liked it. And I'm gonna go down to the kitchen and get me some more of it.
We'll have fun, Taffer. I'm gonna go look for old Benny. I bet he's getting drunk in the game room again. Oh, don't trip over your own feet in the dark again. This time, try turning on the lights.
I'll see if I can find the switch. And tell Benny I'll save him some tasty morsels in the kitchen.
It took all the tasty morsels. So he's gonna turn on the lights. No, that's not what's happening over there. And he turned on the light. Okay.
Who's...
Good, good, good. Because he was gonna find everybody dead? Not dead, unconscious. This game doesn't know that clubbing someone in the back of the head most likely will kill the person. That sounds like a plausible thing. That sounds like a thing that would happen. So see, it's all electricity. There's a lot of electricity going on. But also they have candles. They have places. Okay, I have a gear. I think the guy heard me because I was talking over him. You see that?
I don't like the looks of that.
He says.
Guess it's a quiet shift after all.
Yes, it is.
Come on out here, son.
Son. As long as you stay in the carpet, we're gonna be okay. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if he saw me. I think he might have. Huh. Interesting. Oh, treasure. My favorite. I don't know if I can get back there. Bathroom. This game has the best bathrooms. Look at that. Look at that. I had a carpet like this once. It was a nice carpet. I wouldn't put it in the bathroom. And they have two carpets. Can't go in there. It's not that nice of a bathroom, really. It'd probably give me nightmares. Do you see the size of this thing? And how unlit or badly lit that is? Yeah, this thing would give me nightmares.
Probably just the wind.
Yeah, he's aware that there's noise, but he's just saying that it's just the wind. Literally. So I think we're clear. That tub would weigh a ton. Well, fortunately, well, it is on the upper floor. So, yeah, it would a ton, more than a ton. Officer Morgan sees these bribes immediately. There is more than enough street garbage. We can simply scrape off the pavement that we do not need to pay for more. If your snitches could ever turn up the serious ones, I might consider it, but look at your recent list. Festile, Black Rat hops, these are the worst you can find, and none of them other than poor street filth. I don't know what to say from that. That sounds weird. But these things are written in character. Some of the texts are weird. They have a robot? Crap.
Strange noises.
I didn't know where it was coming from. Because he might have been coming from here. And there's a robot around. It's one of the small ones, I'm pretty sure. Are you crouching or a dwarf? I'm crouching. Always crouching. Not always, but... I think they saw me. Can't believe it. Oh, crap.
Show yourself and report.
That's bad news.
Looks like it's peaceful again.
She just said it's peaceful. Okay, I'm in the dark. So a dwarf then. Is she coming this way? She shouldn't be able to see me.
You're under arrest.
I say as
Tapper.
immediately she sees me. Hey, don't kill me so much. Oof! Oof, 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 oof. Really, I was trying to apply the flashbang, but if you have a flashbang in your inventory, I think we'll be okay. If you have a flashbang in your inventory and you're looking at someone, turns out you can't use the flashbang for interface purposes because you're applying the flashbang to the person, which is what I need, but not what the game lets me do. She came this way.
Let's see some identification.
I'm screwed.
You just wait, I'll find you.
No, you. I mean, you will. Hi. That's
Who's
surprising.
there? I hear you.
That's not surprising. I'm creeping. I had it.
Oh, you can't hide forever.
I'm in the dark. That's why she can't see me. Very well. Get that, get that. Come on. So that was because I was running in the carpets. And she couldn't hear me. Whew. And of course that's a great way to what the heck is that guy doing? It's a great way to modulate difficulty. If they have floors full of metal, then it's a lot harder. Flying Gerbil, thank you for the follow, by the way. I didn't notice it. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. That doesn't turn... Oh, I see. I got a noisemaker arrow. Good stuff. I don't remember using them. There we go. Takes us outside. Interesting. To a place that we couldn't have gone to. Okay. Crap. To a similar room. With another vestibule, although this wouldn't be the vestibule. There's an invisibility potion in there. Do you do anything when lockpicking? No. So right now I'm using the scroll wheel to go through my items, as you can see on the lower right corner. And then I hold right click. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm holding right click. And then if it stops... Then if it stops midway through opening it, means I need the other lockpick thing. Thief 3 has an actual minigame for that, which I enjoyed quite a lot. So this one is not so much a minigame, although it is sort of a minigame. It's just a very simplistic one of holding the right lockpick. Okay, all the lights are off. Not these ones, though. Let's not go that way. Although I'm not really sure I have an option. I could try knocking this guard down. It's gonna be tricky.
You don't look a word.
Come on, give me the right thing. Seriously, give me the freaking... Okay. That was a flashbang. Yeah, it's very difficult to get these guys. But this is good, because that way I have free reign over where I need to go. I never went in there, but should have. Okay. Interesting. Whose mansion is this? The sheriff's. The sheriff is in cohorts with the mean people, and we have proof of it. And we will wake him up. That's I'm not kidding. We will wake up the sheriff. He's asleep. And we will wake him up in his room and tell him that we have proof. We'll actually show him the proof, which is terrible, because he might kill us, and then we don't have the proof anymore, and also are dead. But apart from that, that's a secret passage. Apart from that, our plan is follows. What do we have here? I know well that thy father was a loyal supporter in time gone by. Most greatly did we appreciate his generosity in building the chapel upon True Art Estate. That's right. Where mine brethren and myself did give praise to the builder. However, the worship of the builder has come forward while thy chapel doth remain in the past. For it, that's the opposite, actually. Right? The worship of the builder. What? Anyway, for its walls and panels art still decked in the symbols of our old ways. For one who has renounced these antique trappings, such things are deeply offensive. Thou must think strongly upon replacing them with more modern and appropriate symbols of the present age. Brother Tickspring. They have funny names like that. I'm pretty sure they are lore names. Okay, I don't see how to open that. That was the worst guard ever. It was very bad, and I'm very thankful for that. But I also was pretty bad at finding my flashbang out of in my pocket. from my... Jung has probably the right of it. Maybe not. I mean, Garrett is an anti-hero. Well, it's not necessarily the right of it that you have. You have a good point. Garrett is an anti-hero. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's an anti-hero. He is always portrayed as sort of a ruffian and all that. He just finds himself in dealings with a lot worse people. He shot the sheriff, but did not shoot the deputy. I don't know if that's a reference to anything, Harry. I don't know what that means. Going around clubbing people. And it's the funny part of the game. This is the fun part of the game. Seriously, though, how do I open that? That's how you open that. Oh, also this sound effect. Oh, I can't close. Oh, come on. Has any of you folks watched the latest episode of Game of Thrones? I think it was the latest. If you haven't, then you don't know what I'm talking about. And if you have, you might not know what I'm talking about, because I am not. Well, you definitely don't know what I'm talking about, because I haven't said anything yet. But I just want to ask you if you have, because in the last episode, I'm not going to spoil anything. It's just sort of curious and fun. In the last episode of latest episode of Game of Thrones, twice, I think it was twice a sound effect was used that goes for a door opening. And I didn't notice if it was for the same door, that it opened the same way. But that sound effect, I'm sure, appears in this game. It definitely appears a lot in Arx Fatalis. And if you've ever played Arx Fatalis, and I say it's definitely from this game because from the same team. Well, not necessarily from the same team, because this is from the studio that died, and then the new studio called Arcane Studios made Arx Fatalis out of a game that was under development by this team, under the name of Ultima Underworld 3. Arx Fatalis, they didn't have the rights when they founded Arcane Studios, but they kept the sounds, and they kept all the engines, and that sound of the door opening shows up twice in Game of Thrones. And I was like, no. Well, actually, I was no a lot. How bad is it, Game of Thrones? Jung is asking. I can answer. Let's see. You will see the last series of Game of Thrones when it is fully released. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to do if you can binge watch. I support your attitude. Put me in the Wicker Man and burn me to ashes, says Harry. I've never seen an episode of Game of Thrones. That's not a fault. It's not. Oh, hi. 1, 2, 1, 2. You jerk. Save scum. Actually, wait a minute. Since I know you're coming, I might as well do the right thing. It's tricky because you can't hold the, you go tired. Oh, come on. So how bad is it, Game of Thrones? I really enjoy the books. Not the best books ever. They're pretty fun. I really like the Dark Souls-esque approach to lore. There you go. Where it's just you're piecing things together. Unreliable narrators and all that sort of stuff. That's really good from the books. In the TV series, it's a pretty decent TV series. Very good cinematography. And generally good writing. When I say writing, I don't mean just the whole thing, because it's based on a book, so it's not what I mean. Generally good writing in the day-to-day scenes, or the scene-to-scene pacing and all that sort of stuff. But there are some bad scenes. There's just some things that you're like, what the heck? Just why? But I guess that every series is like that, except Breaking Bad. In Breaking Bad, there are no scenes like that. But in every other series, there is. And I've been rewatching the second through. Well, I'm in the second and third series, because that's the ones I have access to in my cable thing. No, I have access to more. I'm still rewatching the third series. And I've noticed that the writing is formulaic. Now, I don't know if that is a fault.
I can't believe that some tougher went and spilled mead all over that rug.
Benny, you spilled the mead on the rug. Anyway, someone is on their way up to clean it up already.
But you don't understand. These Kaffers have no respect for such beautiful things.
Benny, I think you've had too much to drink. Aren't you supposed to be on duty?
So, what if I am, huh? Anyways, I work better when I'm drunk. It makes me fearless. If I see a bad guy, I'll just point my sword at him and say, "Hey, bad guy, you're not supposed to be here. Go home or I'll stick you with my sword till you go, ouch, I'm dead." See? Ain't no one gonna be messing with old Benny.
Whatever, Benny. I think you should go sleep it off. No more mead for you.
The dialogues are written so that if we catch them halfway through, we're sort of like, wait, what? He's talking to me? That's not the first time that happens. You on a Saturday night. Hey, bad guy! Screaming and peeking. Just, did you notice the distortion in the microphone? It was incredible. I think I might be able to simulate that. I think I might be able to simulate what that is going on. Actually, I would need to scream. Yeah, I can't. I got my my input maxed out. So I wouldn't need to, sort of, blow your ears out. What's with the flickering? That's when I change the volume. Or you can see at the upper left corner of the screen right now. You see that? When I'm changing the volume because Azus they hate me personally. They hate me a lot, and they have that. So, is it Aces or is it Rocket? No. I wonder if it's them or if it's Rocket. Actually, I might be able to do away with that. Actually, what I wanted is I don't do that anymore, but I used to have on my other screen, I used to have a Windows volume thing. So what I have control over here is the Windows volume. The thing is, this game is old, and so it's giving bugs when the thing shows up, because it's updating the color palette. Anyway, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is an interestingly written series, because I have noticed... There you go. I've noticed that it's very formulaic in its structuring of each scene. And if you've seen the series, or if you're gonna see the series or watch the series, pay attention to it. There is always one callback. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. Oh, but she's not a guard. She's not a guard. That's good. For Melly, what now? What was I saying? Did I say for Melly? I don't know what you mean. There's always I don't know what you mean, sorry.
Is that you, Kevil?
So there's always a callback. And you'll see a scene where somebody goes... somebody enters a room, and the other person says, I'm just drinking and whoring. And then the first person goes, hey, so this and that and whatnot. And then they have a conversation.
Is someone over there?
Yes, and you're a civilian and you're going to be knocked out in the face. There you go. That's how you deal with that. Give me your money. I thought she was a guard, but nope, she's just a bartender because that's what the metal age requires. Excuse me, ma'am. Thank you very much. And so the person that came into the room says whatever they need to say. The second one comes back and all that. And at the end of the sentence, or at the end of the scene, somebody, either one of them, will be like, I just like drinking and whoring, as a callback to the beginning of the scene. For example, just an example. I'm not actually drawing an example from the series, because I don't have anything in mind, because there's so many, and it's just sort of, they're just everywhere, really, but there's so many. And the second and third series have that a lot. But the first season also has that. Quite a lot. And it's sort of infuriating, because once you notice it, it's just like, it's a trick! They are pulling a trick on me! They're just being witty. The latest season, and the season before the latest season, is a slightly different... Oh, that's the guy. He was complaining about spilling drinks over there. Is a slightly different trick. It has more to do with... and it's even worse. It's actually a lot worse. The latest season and the season before do callbacks to previous seasons. And it's like, no! Every time. Every time. Because it's so predictable. So if you rewatch the first few seasons, you'll see like all the callbacks, lines that are directly lifted off of previous seasons, and they're just sort of, haha, do you remember that when we said this in the previous season? I'm gonna say it again because now it makes sense. And it's just like, at least they don't rehash the winter is coming all the time, because they could have just go, well, winter is coming. One thing the last couple of episodes do is end scenes with ba-doom psh. It doesn't actually make the ba-doom psh sound, but if it did, it would work just as well. And it's like when the last sentence is somebody being like, well, but you don't have a dick, do you? Or something like that. Ba-doom psh. But or well. Actually, there's a sentence that annoyed me in the last episode, latest episode, and I was trying to recall it, and it was a perfect ba-doom psh. Just somebody coming with a retort, and they stop the scene like that. And also the last episode, and there's a lot of episodes where people just talk to each other. Just somebody enters the room, next scene, somebody enters the room, and if you don't like that, oh boy, I like that a lot. I just don't. There's one thing that I don't like about. Oh, that's bad. Please don't look at me. That's bad. There's one thing that I haven't read the comments. I'll read it. I'll read it in a little bit. There's one thing that I don't like, which is the way. So basically, you have a line, and I see it. I see it in front of me when I'm watching the show, and like somebody has a line, something 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 something. The other person has a line, something 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 something, and the first person doesn't have a line, but they walk. They just literally walk from one place to another. It depends on what they want to transmit. The walking in Game of Thrones are lines, and that's not a good thing, because that's directed. That's not acting. That's directed. Those are actual lines, and it's because nobody talks by walking. Walking can mean a lot of things, but in a TV series, they add meaning to the walking, and I feel like every once in a while that makes sense. But they do it so often that they develop their own language of walking. And you can tell, oh, John, look at that. Jon Snow is walking 3 paces in the direction of the person he's talking to. That must mean that he's surprised. He's surprised of what they're doing, and he doesn't like that. Or somebody turns away and goes 2 paces in the opposite direction. It must mean that they are not receptive to their... It's very basic, really. But it's now you're watching the original Addams Family from the 60s. Other than that, the only TV series you watched were the 90s teen ones, like Goosebumps. I never watched Goosebumps. In the past years, Dallas. I don't know that. The OC. No, I don't know. Gossip Girl. I think I've heard of that. Tales from the Crypt. I think I've heard of that as well. No, never watched it. I Dream of Jeannie. Jenny? Mm-hmm. Star Trek. Never watched Star Trek. Even though I should, probably. The Saint and the Moonlight. That's an interesting title. I've never heard it. And you don't have patience to watch TV series. Yeah, it is... Yeah, it depends. I mean, It depends. I don't do it as much anymore because now we have Twitch, and this is Let's Plays I do it a lot, but now we have Twitch, and honestly there's just so much good content on Twitch. Not my content, but other content. You guys should follow things like Roll for It, for example. They're very good. Tales from the Crypt was great. The original Star Trek. Game of Thrones is for normies. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I understand the feeling. All I'm gonna say, always and forever, not forever, hopefully not forever, because it's not a perfect series, but it is as close as I have ever seen. If you've never watched Breaking Bad, go and watch it, because it's just very good. It's just very good, and it's not a series that's gonna just grab you by the scuff of your. It's like, yeah, this is that, and all that. And no, you're gonna need to watch like a couple of episodes. For me, I've talked to many people that have watched it, and each one of them seemed to have a different point where the season grabbed them, or where the series grabbed them. But for me, it's I think episode 3, where Walter White just does some really badass stuff, a mixture of Sherlock Holmes with like a gangster, and just sort of mixture of all that. And I'm like, this is really cool, and I like it. And then it just kept going and getting better and better, and got better until the end. And I felt that the last 2 seasons of Breaking Bad were the ones that I watched as they were going live. In the last season was cut in half. They did sort of the first half of the season, and then 6 months later they continued the second half, and it wasn't for anything like, it wasn't the writers' strike or anything. It's been 10 years since that happened. It wasn't like that. It was just they did that because they just sort of had the pacing done for that. It was really well done. But if you just binge watched it, it's fine as well, I suppose. That's why you loved Mass Effect. It reminded me of Star Trek original series. It is Urban Dictionary term. Urban Dictionary can have so many definitions. It's not funny at all. Wait, what? Wait, what? What are you talking about, Puppeteer? Mythbusters spoiled the ending for Breaking Bad for me, so that's why I want to watch it, since you know how it ends. That's not the most important thing. It's bad that it spoiled it, but honestly, like, the ending is really good. It builds well, but you can know the ending. I haven't rewatched the series. I probably should, but I haven't rewatched a lot of the series that I really enjoyed. Sopranos I didn't rewatch. Rome I didn't rewatch. Didn't rewatch Breaking Bad. Didn't rewatch 6 Feet Under. Never gonna rewatch 6 Feet Under. My God. It's an amazing series. I have rewatched XFiles. That's the word. Yeah. Popularity is the only measure of good or bad mindset. Oh yeah, I understand. I understand the repulse for just trying to stay away from something that, like Game of Thrones, is so massive. I have that as well in a lot of things, like Star Wars, for example. I want to watch Star Wars, and I'm just like, no, but Disney is so big. It's such a huge corporation, and they own everything now. No way I'm watching that. I'm not watching it. I want to watch, I don't know, superhero movies for the same reason, basically, because it's all Marvel and Disney. Is it Marvel and Disney? Is that all the same? I think it is all the same. And I was like, yeah. Anyway. Oh, I probably should reload. What? Oh, right. Because that counts as spent time, and I'm just rambling. Okay, so we have a head. What am I doing here? That's a gear. Okay, I got a gear. Didn't really know what I was doing here. Oh my god, the head walks in weird directions. Does it look back over here? Yes, it does. Perfect. Disney owns Marvel. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I mean, and for sure, Game of Thrones has many shortcomings. I find that it's, you know, it's got more popularity than it deserves. But it does, you know, it has what it has. And I don't, regret it? I don't... There's a word for that. I don't know. I don't sort of, you know... It's not bad that it has popularity. Doesn't make it worse for me. Look away, you terrible skull. Dang it. XFiles had its up and down. Oh, plenty of ups and downs. Oh, come on. When a good Mafia TV series, watch The Fortunate Pilgrim. I have never watched The Fortunate Pilgrim. I've never heard of it, actually. There was some... I have... Now that I think about it... I have watched... quite a few sort of... Mafia TV series. Thinking about it right now, I've watched The Boss. Didn't end. And I thought it was really good. But I think it only had 2 seasons. So that sort of sucked. I don't remember who the actor was. I think it was the guy that played the Joker. In the Batman movies that have Christian Bale. I'm not really sure. I've watched 2 seasons of The Borgias. That wasn't very good. It was sort of... It was a little bit too action movie for me. It wasn't really about action, but it was sort of... It didn't focus too much on the ins and outs of the details. It was sort of... blah. Basically. Sort of been there. I don't know. Ooh, look at that. We haven't been here. Security power. No power for you, security. You must lose all of your power. That shuts you down. Okay, well, that allows me to look at things. Not that there's anything to look, because I had looked at all the things already. Okay. And now we have a thing for here. Many things for here. Not that one. That one. Berate? Berate is... You don't berate somebody. Berate is yelling at somebody, isn't it? That's what it means. I was going to say beget, but beget is to have something, to get something. I don't... It's like when you are jealous of someone. Or jealous that somebody has something. And there's a word for that. You know, imagine I have all of you guys watching my stream. And you have your own stream. Oh, that's bad news. And you have your own stream, and you are way better than I am. And play much better games, much better. And are more funny and entertainment, so you then... It's not beget, but... You then... Don't feel that I have the... There it is. Don't feel that things are fair. Or something. I don't know what the word is. It stars Sophia Loren. It's based on a novel by Mario Puzo. Has only 1 season. Sounds good to me. I like 1 season series. It's fast and quick and nice. You know, don't have time to watch TV series, but it'll add it to the watch list. The enormous watch list. I had a watch list and then I lost it.
Hurry! Sound the alarm! Seal off the area!
Why? What happened?
Sheriff Truart has been killed! The killer must still be in the building!
What? The sheriff's been murdered? How?
I don't know! Sound the alarms! Get help! There's a murderer loose!
Truart's been murdered! Find the killer!
Damn, someone beat me to the sheriff. I better keep a low profile or else I'll be pinned as the killer.
Probably worth investigating that.
Better keep a low profile. Is that a dwarf joke? Call back to what Young had said before. Okay. Crap. So the sheriff has been killed. that was really, yeah, it's the second time they do that in this level, but they have done it before. Their dialogue has just sounds like they have seen me. They do it on purpose. They couldn't see me because it's very dark. Like I can show you what this is supposed to. Well, it doesn't. It's not too. Oh, that's mouse sensitivity. Dang it, Colonel, you're an idiot. So you see how dark it is? It's pretty dark. And so I have the gamma up, so we can all see things properly. Because it's really, honestly, not very fun. Also, in old CRT monitors.
I heard a commotion coming from Truart's room, but on my way to check it out, it stopped. When I got to the room, I swear I saw a dark shape running off. I should have taken a shot at him. That's when we saw the boss had been killed.
Did you get a look at the killer's face?
No, it was too fast. It was standing right over his body, and I must have spooked it. When it saw me, it flew right out the doors and off the balcony. I never seen anything move like that. It couldn't have been human.
Don't tell me. You think a monster killed the sheriff?
Like I said, I don't know what it was. I sure am glad I wasn't in the room when that thing was ripping up the sheriff. No one should have to die like that.
So I don't know how I'm gonna deal with those guards. But I'm pretty sure they're not moving.
You see that? Okay.
Who's there?
Enough tapping.
Get out
with
here
me.
where I can see you.
Okay.
I'll turn you up
Can't
sooner
hide
or later.
forever.
Oh, I can hide. There you go.
Intruder here! Hurry!
Good. Flashbangs. Saving the day. Okay.
See that? What was that?
I'm not gonna go in there. I need to get these guys out of the way. So that they don't raise suspicion. That is a nasty thing. So I probably will need, or would need, a flashbang onto that room. Telling a dwarf to get up. Rude. Exactly. Okay. Okay, this is locked. It's properly locked. Take all the things. I don't think anybody is in this wing. There's a huge bathroom. This one doesn't have water. It actually makes no sense that the other one would have water, because that's not how you do bathtubs. I mean, unless you're in Japan. And then even then, you have a little bit of a cover to keep the water warm. Also, I see you. You're a secret passage. No, you're not. I mean, you can't be, because I can't go back there. That's an interesting thing. Okay. There's still places that I haven't been to. It's Dark Souls 3! Let's get the light. It's a broken chair. Bathtub should be empty. Exactly. One thing I can use, and probably should use more often, is invisibility potions. Where the... Where the heck are we? There's gonna be ghosts in here, isn't there? There's no ghost in here. I'm not even kidding, that's a thing. We've seen them already in this game. That was definitely a thing in the previous one. Please don't die.
There's probably something in this room that will tell me who killed Truart.
I'll leave that door open. So this is Truart. The only corpse in the mansion, because everybody else is alive. Hosley's keyring. This is the evidence. And Garrett has no comment. Sure. Dear Volari, prostitution in this city is a huge problem. And I plan on cleaning it up. So you should keep a low profile. It's going to introduce the law of the light, as they have in Australia, to make it cleaner. I've taken the measures to protect you that we discussed. I live a demanding life now that I'm the most important person in town, and meeting with you is my only means of relaxation. I do not consider you equal to the rest of the scum that lurks the streets, so I am going to give you special treatment as long as you take care of me when I need you. Whoever this Volari is, probably his dealer or something, or just take care of me. As in, you know, give me a fat, I don't know the name of, you know, a blunt.
What's that noise? Speak.
Quiet.
Close that door. Let's not mess with them for right now. Never touch the crime scene. Well, unless it's my crime scene, or my crime. The scene of my crime. Okay. Interesting. There's blood. I've been here. Okay. So I still want to deal with those guys. Okay. So I'm thinking...
How could the killer make his way through the estate and up to the 3rd floor without being seen by any of the guards or servants? He must have been close to Truart.
I'm not so sure. Whoever did this wasn't concerned about making it look like an accident. Killing the sheriff in his own house, in his own bedroom. It makes a statement. Not the sort of thing you'd want to do to someone close to you if you didn't want to get caught.
Good point, but I still think the killer had help on the inside.
Oh, the sheriff lives in the most secure manor in the city. No one can get in without a key, and there's mechanist security everywhere. Yeah, I'd say it was an inside job.
Not too surprising. Truart didn't show a lot of discretion when recruiting for the Watch. Hell, half the force used to work for the Downwinders, Ramirez, and every other crime boss in the city.
That's true. Truart made more than his share of enemies since becoming sheriff.
Anyone living outside of Dayport? That's a
These
decent
old
motive.
buildings
I
make
guess the
too much
downwinders had
noise.
something to do with this. Donald wasn't too happy when we raided his casino and shut him down. He probably sent one of his ghouls to deal with the sheriff.
I'm willing to
Making those noises.
Did you hear something? The entire force is dry out over this.
There's an intruder
No
here.
big secret.
Oh, come on. They saw me? How the heck? There's an intruder here. Your fingerprints are all over the body.
How could the killer make his way through the
Hey, XZ Gamer, welcome to the stream. The fingerprints are not a thing until the 19th century. I'm pretty sure even the
I'm not so sure. Whoever did this
Even
wasn't
later.
concerned about making it look like an accident. Killing the sheriff in his own house.
yeah, they don't know about fingerprints. That's a
It makes a statement. Not the sort of thing you'd want to do to someone close to you if you didn't want to get caught.
Someone!
I've seen the intruder. I'm getting out of here.
come on.
You will be avenged!
This is gonna hurt! Here! Got some more!
Okay. So I use the. Oh, this is bad. Hi. Would you mind? I'm gonna eat some cheese and a deer leg. Some apples.
You're making me so mad!
Well, whose fault is that? You're stuck inside a chandelier, sir. Whose fault is that?
Die!
Thief 2 is a pretty good game. So far, I think it's better than the first game. Than Thief 1. Although we are witnessing a really bad thing right now. Which is the AI freaking out. So I'll flee.
You've had it now!
Because he will know where I'm at.
I think he got away.
See?
Careful, there's something up. Watch for anything unusual. God, you'll regret this!
Does he know where I'm at?
You're under arrest!
Yeah, but I'm here to get loot, dude. So, yeah. He's weird. He's bugged out. And I'm good with that, because we can avoid him. Make it easy on yourself, he says. Okay, this is a pretty good room right now. Yeah, he doesn't. He's gonna be panicking all the while because there's a bunch of unconscious people right next to him. There's another one of these. I wonder if the golden gear that I have. No, it's a unique one. Obviously, I know where I'm at. This didn't open? Curious. So the other doors might be just open, you know, front door entrances. Or those doors. Hey, what's up? He's really bugged out.
Get back here, you!
I unbugged him. Which is a bad thing. I just did a bad thing. Why did I do this? Why did I do the bad thing? I'm an idiot. Oh, he's on me. Oh, freaking hell. Whew. Okay.
You
Invisibility potion. That noise. How'd you make a donation? Well, I have a Patreon. I have a Patreon page. Thank you very much for asking, by the way. If you go to patreon.com/ColonelRPG, you can see the donation thing. You can make it just a 1-month donation if you want to. You just, add your donation and then you cancel the subscription because you don't. That way it doesn't renew. Or you can stay in there and that way you can nominate things and all that sort of stuff. Nominate new Let's Plays and all that. Okay. I have no idea where he went. He didn't even come back here. Aceito. Yeah, you can you can give bits as well. I forgot about Twitch. You're very kind, thank you. Okay, so this is what I was looking for before. Ah. Where are we? Interesting. Não vou pedir para dar número específico. That's I think that would be a little bit too entitled of me. Any amount is definitely very welcome. So how do we get there? The game room. So we're back here, so we need to go through here. It's way too much. It's so much. Okay, so through here. Right, okay, so there's this door. And for some reason it didn't get marked as visited? Officer Morgan sees the bribes. Interesting. Because that is where that room is, I think. No, it isn't. That's north. Yes, it is. It's just the same room. Okay, I see. I see. I see. I'm from Portugal, so my Portuguese is, European Portuguese. Oh, so this is the main entrance. Which means I never went up that. Which is really interesting. Let's go upstairs, see if I can find the way down, even if I What a jerk. Dude. Okay, that's how you get there. Through there. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So we want to go this way, and that's the door. It's gonna be on us for a little while. That's bad news, because I can't... Ouch. I didn't die. That's surprising. Close all the doors. Okay. Can I get past? Never opened that. Yeah. Okay. We made it. Mission complete. As far as I can tell, anyway. It's that way that I need to go. Where the heck am I? I am lost. Truly lost. Oh, there you go. Okay. There you go. As long as I don't die. Getting out of here through the front doors. Only one guard is up. And I think I got all the, yeah, I got all the objectives. Apart from the one that has to fail. There it is. T for Truart. Did you see the little T above the door? So how many secrets? Only 3 out of 6. That sort of sucked. I dealt 97 damage, 49 knockouts.
Things are getting very complicated. Even with Truart dead, my problems are far from over, and whoever hired the sheriff to kill me is still out there. The key ring I found at Truart's house belongs to Lieutenant Mosley of the City Watch, but it turns out she has an alibi for the murder itself. Still, she's probably neck deep in this whole mess. I don't know what's going on, and I don't like that. So I started following Mosley. I knew sooner or later she'd have to tip her hand and contact her friends, and sure enough, she just left the local watch station well before schedule, carrying a letter. This is my chance. If I can trail her without being spotted, I should be able to find out who's on the other end of this little conspiracy.
Oh no, it's another city mission. Oh no, that sucks, because they are so scripted. Trace the message to its final destination without being caught doing so. Somehow find out the contents of that message. Out on the street is a poor place to pick up funding for your next escapade, but you ought to at least give it a shot. Perhaps the passers-by will be helpful. Pick at least 6 pockets. It's hard to imagine why you'd need to kill anybody on a job like this. Anyway, don't do it. Sounds good to me. Okay, so flash bombs. Yeah, get them all. What are arrows? Probably get them all as well. Ka-ching. Invisibility potions. How expensive? 600? I don't have any. So, probably one of those. Can I buy anything else? Broadhead arrows. Yep. Then I got lockpicks. My own lockpicks. No rope arrows. Play the mission.
Lieutenant Mosley, out for a little stroll. Let's see where you take me.
Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Those look like lyrics of some rock ballad.
Something moved there.
Charge!
See you later, Young. Thank you for coming. Are you kidding me? Oh no. It's fine, I have a save.
Is that you?
Did somebody detect me immediately? I feel that sometimes I get detected when I shouldn't, and other times I don't get detected when I should. That's why. Oh, she goes away.
Don't get paid for jumping at nothing. I don't know why we have to have all these codes for things.
Better not be the sergeant checking up on me.
What happens?
You can't hide forever.
Is anyone there? I see you there. Come on out.
You shouldn't see me.
Just
Although he does.
come. Ah!
Come on. Okay, so you're out.
Who was it?
There's a bit of a problem with the picking of pockets. Which is that you actually need to pick them, not knock the people out.
Don't get paid for jumping at nothing.
Right, okay, we can make this as careful as possible. So I don't like picking pockets and then knocking them out, even though it's totally possible. Because if you pick a weapon out, namely an arrow,
Is some.
you get you can't knock them out after because the arrow gets equipped. Okay, good.
Well, looks like it's peaceful again.
Don't like seeing things I don't know about. Who's that there? Identify yourself.
It's pretty bad. Whew. Really, just like that. Because I lost
Letting those stale
track of her.
get the best of me.
What I see there.
Should have gotten out of noble guard duty. He's not as good as me. By God, there was. Better not be the sergeant checking up on me. I'm closing in, Taffer. Ah! Hey! I've seen fish hit harder than that.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Coward, face me like a man.
Yeah. So I got some pockets already. Which is nice. But it depends on what this guy's gonna do. God damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake! That's what I tell you. I picked up his arrow.
Lieutenant Mo.
And then I couldn't knock him out.
Just one move, Taffer, and you're mine.
damn it. God.
Ah, hey! I've seen fish hit harder than that.
I'll pick your lock if it's the last thing I do, dude.
We got problems here.
Actually, I won't. That's not possible. Okay. It's good to know. Not doable. Yeah, I can't pick... I can't pick the arrows, because if I do, that immediately screws me up. And I can't lose sight of her, because that fails the mission. Okay.
Don't get paid for jumping at nothing.
So she sort of sees me. Trying to go up, but I can't. Okay. Does she look back? At least this is not as scripted, but it is sort of really bad that the mission just ends.
Push your job and play the guard to you.
Okay, there's a guard there.
Sure, it's just as bad as those.
Don't come this way, dude. Just need to keep on the run. Man, doing this the first time around, it must be so difficult. Hey, Rainer, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. How's it going? Okay, so she can't see me from there. And then she turns away. Good, good, good. Well, I was expecting that, but still. That guy's drunk. She really turns back again. That screwed me up the first time around, but honestly, it's probably more of a help than anything else, because it slows her down. Need to be in the shadows here.
False alarm, I guess.
There's not a whole lot of shadows.
What? Maybe it was rats. Rats would be a bit of meat now and then.
No, she disappeared, but I know where she's going because she's slow. She's looking this way. Okay, that guy's gonna see that body. He's already complaining. There's a guard on the other side. That's gonna be pretty bad.
Hello? Anyone there?
That time we cleaned up those cesspools of filthy tempers.
She's complaining about a cesspool or something.
I'm sure.
I need a nap. Won't be
What's
so
that I
spooked
see?
then.
nothing. I'm too tense.
Yes, you are.
Something there? Must be a cushier job and on private guard duty. Show yourself and report.
He shouldn't be able to see her. But I'm
A
gonna...
little quiet now. I'm sure it was nothing.
Ah! Maybe drop the bodies into the water. That kills them. I would imagine it kills them. Then I can't do that.
Something moved there.
The whistle-like Sims characters.
What? I saw it lurking about. Get him!
And that's a mission failure.
Is that you?
So it is pretty dark. And they can't see me very well. And I'm also relatively quiet. Get the freaking body. Might fail the mission depending on the difficulty. Fun though. Yeah, it is. It is the it is about the difficulty.
Show yourself and report.
I'm not really sure how she's scouting. She might just be checking for oh, that's how you were supposed to do that. She might just be checking for if I'm close enough or in a specific place rather than if she sees me. There she goes. She looks back. Let's not do that, because he might die. I don't know what's up with him. A better way of doing this job would
Looks like it's peaceful again.
would be to script, or this mission, I should say, would be to script the progression a bit more like the first evasion mission in Dishonored, where it's just sort of a series of challenges. And like every time you do a challenge, either a speed challenge or a jump challenge or whatever, every time you do one, the pursuit continues further. Because it is almost that. You could even disguise it into the way this mission is laid out. It is almost that. Like, she stops, looks back, and is not moving forward. So what if she was waiting just now for two things? One, a timer, just like she is, but a way bigger timer, so that it would give time for me to do a challenge. And while she was doing that, I was doing something that I was given as a challenge, like taking a guard out, or
It's nothing. It's never anything exciting.
jumping over something. Something that was easy for me to understand. Because it's important, you know, understanding what you're supposed to do is this mission. Even though there are ways around it. And it was also the other mission that we did in this level, in the cities, in the city streets. Except that one was way more complicated. And also a little bit more open. I don't mind these levels, but it is better when they're a little bit more linear. Why did that fail? What did happen there? Did she see me? Did I kill someone?
your job, doing private guard duty. Shows what I know.
She dropped the letter.
Sure.
She dropped the letter. When did she drop the letter?
Somehow I doubt she dropped.
My co-conspirator, our plan seems to have had no unfortunate consequences. You are concerned that some incriminating evidence was dropped by your assassin at the scene. If so, it was not found. Still, it was foolish to place the key on a keyring with my emblem on it. I am a novice at such conspiracies, I confess, but no one has implicated me in the murder. With both Hagen and Truart out of the picture, you can expect little trouble. We still don't know who it is. Little trouble from the City Watch from now on. However, we both know that there are far more sinister forces at work in the city. On that note, you mentioned once that you had one last place to retreat to where the Mechanist would never find you. If that is true, I urge you to go there now, since in light of recent events, they will waste no time or effort trying to discover your current location. I hope this warning does not reach you too late.
Dropped her note by accident. I better see what it says.
Why don't you make this...
Somehow I doubt she dropped her note by accident. I better see what it says.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. The letter was on the ground. It was. And I did it. My problem is that I might have to follow her again. Or as well. Let the letter where it is. I figured that could be a possibility. Also, that guard is nasty.
Somehow I
Okay.
doubt she dropped her note by accident. I better see what it says.
Did that fail the mission? And wait, yeah. Because I'm concerned that it might fail the mission. And that's why I'm not even saving. Nobody's around. Did I knock them out? Maybe wait on a different spot, yeah. At least it's not failing the mission, so I like that. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I can hear them. They're coming from our right. Why? Why did you do that? Okay, I think we managed it. Let me get a flash bomb ready. Holy... Are you really coming this way? The AI. Let's find out where we're supposed to wait. Here. Oh.
Whoever's there, time to give yourself up.
He's coming back, I think. This guy has a different AI. He acts like a guard. Saves come absolutely, Harry. Look at him. He acts like a freaking guard. Also, he knows where I am because that's how the AI works. They go in your general direction. I believe I have lost him. I have not. Surprisingly enough. Why is he not programmed like she was? He doesn't stop, he's just going for it. And he also whistles, which is good, because I can tell where he is. Actually pull it off, I am sort of surprised. So the good thing about him is that he never looks back. So I can just, you know, stay behind him. Where are we going? We're down here. Going to the pub? It would be interesting, story-wise, if he was just literally going to the pub. And just, nah, I'm gonna grab a bite. Before. It would be kind of cool. And then we'd had to be in the pub, Agent 47 style, and keep an eye on him without being detected, because we're dressed up all in thieves' clothes and all that. Interesting, he just said leave me alone. That guard didn't have anything.
Someone's brought death here.
That's so bullcrap. That's what flashbangs are for.
Leave me alone.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, that part I can do. It's all a big mess.
Leave me alone.
So he says that about the guards, not about me. The leave me alone bit. Or about the dead body, of course. Not dead, they're not dead. He's never gonna let me. He can't see me.
Someone's brought death here.
No, they didn't. You are an... Oh, right. He can definitely see me. Okay, so that's a bit of a problem here. Did he not see anybody?
Someone's brought death here.
I'd better cut back on all this overtime.
He's complaining all the while. I lost him. I think he might be going this way. Freaking hell, how did I keep up with him? Also because he's stuck. That's how I kept up with him. You gotta be kidding me. I gotta save. I gotta save. That's what you deserve. Actually, you deserve a sword through the face. But, you know. Off he goes. I know where he's going now, so that's good. Almost 40% of the level done, says Kergalon. It wouldn't surprise me. He's just going through the streets. Look at that. He went to the pub and then he goes over there.
What?
Ah! I've nothing for you.
That was me. Change the volume, obviously.
We darest not venture in there. Cemeteries are no place for the living to be treading about at night.
Perhaps we should return home and forge the backbone.
Why enter there? 'Tis the only exit, and thou didst hit him with thy bolts. If he dost not come out, then surely he hath bled unto death.
They talk like this.
Very well. Quiet thy fearful heart, and we shall remain here.
Quiet thy fearful heart. I can't believe I'm supposed to go in there.
There. Listen a little. Didst thou see it? Friend, I spied a villain. To me. Builder, smite thee.
I smite thee.
A cemetery.
Oh, you jerk!
That's a...
Save scum. So he's gone.
We darest not venture in there. Cemeteries
All the
are
colors.
no place for the living to be treading about at night.
Perhaps we should return home and forge the backbone.
Why enter there?
What's this?
Intruder! Let's attack.
Let me attack you. Good. Did take an arrow?
Cemetery. That's original.
Don't... It's your game! Don't say it's an original if it's your game. This is the second time the game does this. Oh, crap. There are multiple entrances. I bet there's a secret passage in here. I don't know if I'm on a timer now. I hope I'm not. Okay. So we got a door. Oh, I see.
Where did he go? Guess there must be another way out of here after all.
There's a freaking portal, you dude. A freaking portal. Kill the zombie. Didn't kill the zombie very well. No more timers now. Thank you very much, Kirgolon. And also, I'm pretty sure that's the end of the level. Oh. I thought it was going to be a dead person. No, it's a zombie. Dead person, please stop. Cemeteries. That's what happens. Interesting. Why would I want to go there? Especially because it's a freaking... Oh, you need to sprint. Interesting. You need to sprint while you're crouched. It's not the end. Well, then this is... Actually, where does that go? Well, I have a save, so... I can explore. Why is that a secret? Just back to where we were. Oh. It's the way out. If I don't want to deal with the hemorrhoids. Or whatever they are. Interesting. Okay, let's not mess with the dead people. There's way too many of them. Let's go into that portal.
Wasn't expecting that.
Well, no. See? It's the end. Not the end of the game. What do we have? 1 secret out of 1. That was a no secret. I don't even... But we did it. How many pockets picked? 7 out of 15. I had to pick 6. And I did it. That's nice. And a bunch of damage done. And everything is good. Saws. We them. Men of moons' faces. Says them to us that winter comes early.
The portal from the graveyard deposited me in a grove of trees, and the wounded pagan I was following is nowhere in sight. He's carrying Mosley's letter, and I'd still like to know where he's heading with it. My plan is to track him and find out what's been going on. The pagan has a head start in what is probably familiar territory to him, but there's some blood on the ground. I'm hoping he's in too much of a hurry to stop and tend to that wound, so he'll leave a trail of blood that I can follow. That's unless he bleeds to death before he gets where he's going.
Well, let's hope that he doesn't.
I have no idea where I am or what I'll be up against, and even if I did, there's no going back for supplies. If I believed in it, now would be a good time for me to wish for luck.
There's some blood on the ground, and it's probably from the wounded pagan who's carrying Mosley's letter. Follow the blood trail to find out where his ultimate destination is. Following a blood trail alone in a dark, unfamiliar place can be difficult, so see if you can find a map or some other information about where you are. You're a thief, not a murderer. If you catch up with the wounded pagan or come across any other humans, don't kill them. Well, that's surprising. I keep all the stuff from the previous mission. That's really interesting. The mission goes on to just split it in 2 halves. Ah, yeah. That's why. No more timers, though. I hear that. Walking in the grass. Very quiet. Not as quiet as walking in a carpet, though. That person? Live person. Hi.
You can have this. I don't need it anymore.
Hi.
Come, Lily. Must we go? His name's Dewdrop, and he doesn't like Satanists. Lily. I have to go now.
Bye. Well, that was a thing. Lily must write this 5 times over for home lesson. Full moon bees called Nene, for him woodsy lord's jackal. New moon bees calls Nen, them's jackal's dark shadow. Interesting. Reconnaissance map, back of the wilds. The gathering place, significance of stone formation unknown, village. Friends report any inaccuracies in this map to friend Ashton, reconnaissance company. I think I've heard of them being called friends before, and I think it was in a weird way, and I even noted it Yeah, there's something going on with the friends bit. This doesn't tell me anything though, and I don't need maps. Nobody cares for maps. I don't need maps. All I need is my eyes and the gamma to be turned up high. That's all you need, really. Connect but riddles. Correct but what? Excuse me, but riddles. Oh. Oh. Okay. This is not great. Okay, I'm in the dark. I should be relatively safe. I hear footsteps, but I can't... Can't really tell where they are. Hi.
I knows it was here. I knows it. Looking for this vile heathen?
Just want your level or M14. What is an M14?
Gives it here. Gladly, pagan. Gladly.
Oh, that guy, I missed him. He am the honey maker and drinkers we them meads. He am the jacksberry and eaters we them leaves. He am the trickster and the woodsy lord he bees. The woodsy lord. That's the first game. First game talks about the woodsy lord. M14 is an assault rifle. I've never seen Full Metal Jacket. I have seen Full Metal Jacket, but it's been a while. And also I don't remember the M14. Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, yeah, I figured it was a weapon. I think he's going back.
What shadow passed my view? 'Twas nothing then. The drums...
The drums of Did she see his body? Mechanists slaughter them all. In Thief 1, pagans equals evil hammers. Oh, pagans equals evil hammers equals 2. In Thieves 2 shows pagan side of you. Yeah, so far they seem to be mostly being persecuted. Not prosecuted.
What? You? Gets the children to the gathering place. Quickly now.
Rounders and gardens plants we them marigold. Okay. I'm getting a little bit lost. I'm gonna wait for them to move this way. I don't remember the pagans in the first game, although definitely the Hammerites weren't good. Or, I mean, not all of them. There they are, okay. So it's one of those mechanists. Okay. Just gonna put you here nice and cozy.
These people didn't have a chance against the mechanists.
No kidding. Okay. There's no rope arrows, and I think that's on purpose. A ruby stone. That's interesting. So far I lost 4 gallons of blood. Yeah, that he's painting that floor thoroughly.
If someone is there, then show thyself.
No. I don't like showing myself. That's gross.
I shall. It was surely just moss in mine eyes.
Moss in mine eyes. What is that? Never do that. Why would you do that? Never whistle like that. Why? He's Satan. He's definitely evil. He's the evilest person.
Check thy map. Several have escaped from somewhere near the gathering place. Oh!
Yes, I have seen it. The wretched heathens did perform a ritual that allowed them to pass through. But alas, I could not follow.
The Builder will forgive us if we perform their pagan rituals in pursuit of his wishes.
Yes, friend, thou speakest the truth. Let us wait. Did you hear that? There's someone behind those trees.
Interesting. So they got killed as well. Now we have seen one of them being killed. Planters we have the spring moon is full and water till it be at wane. Harvests we after the fall moon shines there and the wind crisp air cool us be. But they're not talking about the woodsy lord anymore. Rounders' gardens plants we them marigolds, keeps these them's buggies away from the fruits. Sweet hair and vole bees kept away too. Aways too. So I want to go back here because I think there's somebody. Or there's something. No more coughing for you. Nothing to steal. There's another one. Huh. And we did come in here. Okay. So if I keep to the left, I should be able to go around the perimeter without missing anything, hopefully. Or, I mean, missing any area, not necessarily anything. And this goes around, not past the tree or the bridge. This goes up the tree. More dead people. Sadar, we'll need another cartload of those frondy plants, and let's have no lazing about the way you normally do. You're quick, you'll even have a bonus. 7 each instead of the usual 6. Cutting my own throat for it, that's as much as I can squeeze out of these petty lordlings, but because you're my friend and I know you need it, anyway, get me the plants.
He hams the honeymaker.
He hams the jackberry.
Sits we down under his treesy roofs.
Eats me all of his leaves and gifts.
He feeders us.
Did they set fire to the house? Did I say burn? Couldn't really quite get it. No, I know where I am. And I don't know that this is
Come into the light so that I might see thee.
the way forward.
All is quiet once more. Thanks be to Karas.
Okay, we dealt with that guy. I thought. Oh, this is the way, which is a shame. There's blood in here, which means yeah. So that was just a shortcut. We still need to go up the tree. This walking on the grass is really good because it's you can just go for it. Okay, you're gonna stay there for a little while, sir. Get some of these flashbangs, or whatever you call them, flash bombs. And now I'll go up here and see what that is all about. Huh. It's about nothing.
Oh.
Not going up there just to fall down. Because ladders are murderers in this game. There's a guard over there. There's what looks like a temple or something.
I am pummeled softly. Who dares it? Surely.
That sucks. I hate that mechanic. Because I like it clearing them out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. If it's just the one, I'll be okay. So that guy has a full helmet on his face. It's like a full thing. Or rather, he has a full helm and doesn't have a helmet only. Which means that I can't knock him out. I don't know his patrol. I could kill him, but I can't, because that fails the mission. Man, playing these games on expert is the real only way. Because if you're not being sneaky, you just go up there and kill them. And it's the easiest thing.
Comes now, Birch. We've lit the lights and opened up the eyes of the woodsy lord. What left is theirs to do.
Who treads there?
Someone has to stay behind to delay the Mechanist's threat.
But we need you with us, Birch.
No! Take Minnow and go! Go now!
Look out!
Interesting. What is this? What? That other guy's gonna see me. I need more gems, don't I? Yes, these are eyes. So I need to find those gems. What? But how would I... You find 2 eyes to progress here hidden in the village. Yeah, I found one of them. But I was trying to think if the blood had led me to the eyes. But it hadn't. Which might be a clue in and of itself. Don't go to where the blood is. Oh, arrows. Nice. So I'm not really sure. Like the other eyes were, I think one eye was right here. So the other eye is probably not going to be around. It's probably going to be elsewhere. And now that I know it's red, maybe it's easy to find. Maybe it's, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's in the water. Because I didn't explore the river completely. Maybe it's upstairs. On that thing that I didn't explore because the ladder killed me. That would make sense. Sort of. Let's try and go up there. If I can find my way around. And I can. Maybe these things also point me the way. So one thing that I might have missed is more ladders, especially up here, if there's another ladder. Wait a minute. Oh no! I just threw the doll away. Just wanted to use it. Oh, I see it. Trixie crystal. Okay. So now it's just a matter of avoiding that guard. Shouldn't be too difficult. And putting the ruby stone. Technically a ruby is a crystal. I'm pretty sure. Because it's a precious gem. I guess gem is the definition. It's got crystal information. Oh, it's open already. Crap. Well, here we are. In a room with lighting.
Looks like I'm still on the right track.
Yeah, there's still blood. More gallons and gallons. Also, this is where we find enemies, like spiders and the little dragons that show up very early in the first game. Quite a fun mission when they show up. Not because they show up, the dragons, but But I found a mission nonetheless. And we can hear things. That's where you went, so let's not go there. I don't like the sound of this. There's still more blood down here. I don't like you. What the heck is that? You're friendly, aren't you? Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I? You guys don't mind, do you?
Is this the maw? Looks different.
Are you kidding me? You're not gonna comment on the eye plants? That's not him. There's rats. Goodbye, eye plants. Very kind. Well, there you go. Maybe that's what's making the noise. What the heck is that? That's lava, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Okay. And this is a Venus fly trap, I think. Oh, he just damages me? Curious, you can actually go on it. That is gonna be a source of pain. So that plant poisons me. This is the part of the Trickster's realm. Creepy. Got stuck in this part for 30 minutes because he did not see the exit. I'm not sure I'm following the blood anymore. I am. There's still blood. Well, let's hope that I see the exit. That's the way down. Basically, there's two ways. Is there blood down here? There is. Hi. What is that? Sorry. He had a flute. Well, let's see if it's this way. Blood. Sentinel? I suppose. For a flute, that makes sense. To make noise. I mean, it's a way of making sense. There's more blood. Hello, you don't have a flute. There's another one up there. There's blood over here. Huh. They say. Let's see what I can do here. They're complaining. They're not very aggressive, though. He will have to eat a lot of horse meat.
Shows in your face, did you?
No!
Wants it to hurt.
Oh, that's sort of bad. That was the worst of both worlds.
Catch me not. No blood from me.
That went as badly as it could have gone. I'm not gonna do that.
What's these? That's not your room, you. Over there. Look, see there.
Look, see there.
Through that.
Good. Shh. See? That's how you do. Just coming over here. Whee! For secrets. Got noisemaker arrows. Proper stuff, that. You will have to... Oh, for the blood loss, right. Is horse meat good for blood? Okay, so we're obviously going in there. This loops around? It does, but it also has secrets. For treasure and money. Good. I appreciate such things. I suppose I could have gone in through here. It would be pretty tricky. Because you need to get past these things. And then turn off all these lamps. Okay, these are just teeth sticking out of the ground. As you do. And I see light that moves up ahead. And I don't like it.
See you. Mine's Plumsies? Them's Plumsies mines. No! Plumsy taker! Giving them backsies! I eaters thems. Plumsies all gone.
Very upset. Could swear the...
Must have been nothing.
Could swear the light had come here. This is not very good.
See something?
This is better. more of them above. There's gotta be more. Oh, there's the light. What are you? It's good for anemics. Well, there you go. Although blood loss is not really anemia. I'm sure it could be slightly related, though. As far as I can tell, anemia is just lack of red blood cells in the blood. Not necessarily low blood count, low blood. Okay, so we need to go up.
Nobody, nothing.
Huh. They didn't hide anything under the stairs? What is this? Who uses the... Who does that? Who has a nice, tidy spot under the stairs and doesn't put things in there? Hey. Oh, come on. Whoa, hey, that was fast. So we have fruit. Let's see what I can do here. Because this guy's nasty. Nah, Planet of the Apes. Sort of. I never watched it. So I don't know if they talk or how they talk. There you go. There's a letter, I think. My new friend. Friend. I was very pleased to receive your answers so quickly. I will now outline for you my plan for how we will correspond with each other in the future. Firstly, contact will be made only after a signal. Each day, check to see which plant I have in my office window. If it is the peony, then you know I have a message to give you. Then at midnight, I'll drop my message off in the alley we agreed upon earlier. Please make sure an agent picks it up promptly, as I cannot risk anyone else seeing these letters. If you need to contact me, then leave a sage branch outside my door in the morning, and I will pick up your message at noon in the same alley. Do not deviate from this system. I will assume anyone who contacts me in your name outside of these rules is a spy or a traitor to our conspiracy, and I will have him or her killed. Similarly, any person who claims to be sent by me, or any message you receive from me sent in a different manner, assumed to be false, and of course, our secret association is discovered by a third party. I shudder at the thought. Yours sincerely, from Mosley. Some skulls, potion, and money. A ring. Good stuff. So I think I took care of the only person up here. The only ape. They're talking about winter.
Who then? Who guards these winters? None guards is it. For what's good gets that fars.
Oh, we're in a different area.
None's good makes it.
Does he turn?
Here. Guess y'all nothing.
Huh. Interesting. I don't know if he comes here every time. It's pretty hard to hide. I think he comes here every time. That's the way out.
Quiet.
Yeah. Okay, that guy didn't attack me.
What the hell?
Okay. Interesting. There's definitely someone down here. That's him. There he is. It's interesting the way they are laid out. They're always relatively easy to take out. But I think it's because they're easy to figure out more than, you know, the way they're set up. It's more about how easy it is for you to, I know what I need to do, than necessarily about getting to them. And I like that. That's fun. Usually, the amount of fun I'm having with this game, this is a lovely place. The amount of fun I'm having with this game is inversely proportional to the amount of times I reload. Not all the time. But, yeah.
Nobody's now.
There's another ladder. Oh, dang it. I didn't read it. Where is it? Village map? Sure. My secret correspondent, I have found something new. All this time I thought Sheriff Truart, possibly out of some misguided sense of duty, was acting alone against your people, but that is sadly untrue, as is his fashion. Truart was hired, yes, and by the Mechanists. He has met with Karas, their leader, several times, and from those meetings came the order to systematically eradicate all pagans. Oh, and they're so clever. You are now officially potential obstacles to the greater good who must be eliminated. You and others too, including a poor soul named Garrett, whom they pursue mercilessly. Interesting, because I'm knocking them all out. Why Karas has targeted him, I have yet to discover, but as of this letter, he remains at large. The others were unfortunately not so lucky as you and this Garrett seems to be. I fear your peril is too great. Truart can be handled, but Karas and his Mechanists, stay away from them. I trust you are taking every possible precaution. My thoughts are with you.
So it's been the Mechanists behind my problems this whole time.
Well, you hadn't figured that out? This Garrett is slow. Take your stinking paws off me. They didn't actually. I don't think they attacked me. So is this another area? I think this is another area.
Something moved.
Yes.
Possibly nothing. Always nothing. Here's you that. It must have been nothing.
It's gonna be tricky to get those two. Not that I need to. Oh, they're coming. There's a mask. Found a mask. This is all about, it's all about the treasure. And potentially some secrets.
Helps me get the human.
Well, he's on to me. Ouch. Trying to figure out if there's any other entrance. Come back! No! Okay, where did I come from? I came from the Mosquito Land. Right. Okay, so those two guys, they're not necessary, or you don't need to take them out. Because they can't climb back up.
I hope this guy doesn't run out of blood.
Huh. Well, if you were capable of such a thing, you would have done it already. My fellow collaborator, I agree with your assessment that it is time to take drastic measures. Measures that will be no pleasure to undertake. However, they must be done. You are right, we must rid of Sheriff Truart. With Truart out of the way, then the City Watch will receive new orders from me. It's the only way to ensure your safety and to preserve the integrity of the City Watch. Indeed, if any is left. I have a plan that I will tell you about, but in a few days. In the meantime, ready an agent to serve as an assassin. Wait for my next correspondence. Until then, Lieutenant Murley or whatever. So that would implicate the lieutenant on the murder. She was... Oh, this is interesting. She seemed to have been dismissive of her involvement before. I misunderstood what she said. New objectives? Oh, congratulations, I've obtained at least 900 loot. Not bad considering you're in hostile territory. I got a new objective. A new hidden objective. Hostile territory. I'm always in hostile territory. What are you talking about? The heck was that? I don't know what that sound is. I do know that my footsteps down here in the snow are terrifying. They're a nightmare. Go up the rope. That's the one. Whee! Okay. So this is the way. What? Is it normal, the noise? Because I don't know that it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just like the background noise. It really is not. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. Holy... Yeah, you don't say. You don't say that's what happened. I do have fire arrows, I think. Maybe. There used to be a thing. So let's avoid those creatures. They take forever to wake up. But they do wake up. Frickin' hell. Oh! Oh, being scared. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so there's blood over here. And then the trail goes cold. I'm expecting this to be the way through rather than the other way around. Because it's impossible to go up. Okay, he died. My co-conspirator, our plan seems to have had no unfortunate consequences. You were concerned that some incriminating evidence was dropped by this is what I read already. We did it. We didn't get killed by the terrible creatures of death. Although I might still be killed by the terrible creatures of death. Oh man. That's not how that would work, by the way. That's reversed sounds.
Garrett.
Victoria.
Garrett. Who is it you wish to fight? Me? Or my Thistlades?
Oh, or the Sycamore.
Just you.
I am not the enemy, Garrett. Nor anyone here. Here is your enemy. Mechanists. It's no secret that they wish to destroy you, too. Hero that you are. Regardless, you will join us in our struggle against them.
Join you? Not really my first choice.
Choice? My choice is to avenge the death of a friend. You understand nothing of suffering and duty. Pathetic man fool. In one moment I could...
The past is the past. Now we have an enemy in common. Even you must see that this is so.
I seem to have a lot of enemies lately. Anyway, you have matters well in hand.
It is true that I am powerful, but I draw my strength from this place. Where the mechanists are, I am not so assured of victory.
Pity.
I have no time for your vengeful thoughts and biting words. But be assured, Garrett, you are stronger with us than without us.
Victoria was in the first
We
game.
have been watching the mechanists for 3 moons. Pagan agents are posted in every sector of the city. Your report, Larkspur.
1 loss in the old city, and 2 more in Dayport.
Sometimes enemies must join forces to overcome a more terrible foe. So tell me, Garrett, yes or no? Are we agreed to work together, sharing knowledge and skills against the Mechanists? I put vengeance aside. The Earth keeps my promise for me. Now you have my oath on it. I'm cursed if I break the covenant. Now your answer.
I agree that...
Good. The Earth keeps your promise for you.
Well, I guess we have a new ally, don't we? The first part of the game is done. You are an agent now. In the second part, she ripped my eye out. That's right. He has a mechanical eye, doesn't he? He has a mechanical eye, I think. No secrets. Bodies discovered by enemies. Oh, yeah, I didn't read that. Oh, there's a lot of loot. I found a lot of it, actually. It's pretty good. The builder has gifted thee with the greatest of all. But thine own will forges the key that opens the lock.
The new scripture of the Master Builder?
Karis is rewriting ancient hammer texts. But to what end, we don't know.
So you want me to find out?
Yes, but there's a more pressing problem. Karis is throwing a ball for the local nobility at Angel Watch, the new Mechanist tower in Dayport. We need to know what he is up to. You have to be there, Garrett. Tonight, while the party is in progress.
Angel Watch? Is this how our arrangement is going to work? You coming up with ways for me to get myself killed?
Is this really Garrett, the master thief I hear talking? If danger's going to be a problem for you, then...
Just give me the details.
Security at the tower will be extra heavy with the city's nobility in attendance. So gaining entrance will be difficult.
For you, maybe. But I won't be knocking on the front door. The rooftops aren't called the Thieves' Highway for nothing.
I have some equipment for you. You should begin immediately. And also...
Remember to pickpocket the party guests?
You must find out whatever you can about the Cetus Project, a name our agents have overheard repeatedly. Karis has an office in the tower. Try to obtain some information there.
Brilliant idea. Try to find information about Karis' secret project in his office.
You do remember who the enemy is, don't you, Garrett?
If your information is wrong, and I end up risking my neck for nothing, this arrangement is over. Then try asking me that question again.
I don't remember why... I don't remember what Victoria did in the first game. And probably explains the reason why Garrett is being so... not receptive to her, so aggressive. Look at that, it's daytime. The mechanism build your new eye. Your real one was ripped out by Victoria for the spooky gemstone, the eye. Oh, that's in the first game, isn't it? Well, here we are. Next time you see this, it's gonna be with the HD textures, so we'll see how that looks. But for right now, that's gonna be that for tonight. Because it's already 1 AM for me.
Hey, the city looks almost bearable from up here.
It's hopefully gonna look better. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Let's see if we can raid someone. Maybe we can do that. It's Saturday night. Or Sunday morning. Or Sunday afternoon as well. There are parts of the world already there. I think. Not really sure how... Oh no, not that. Don't open that. There it is. I'm pretty sure you can't hear the sounds of this computer. But let's see what happens. Thank you for showing up, Rainer. Thank you very much. Don't forget that these videos go up on YouTube. They actually become public. They just don't get published to people who are subscribed. They don't, you won't see this on your subscription box. See you later, Puppeteer. But you will have this on YouTube. So let's see whom we can raid. Maybe. Oh, Jermaine is playing Sekiro. Arvan is playing Banner Saga 2. And Unmade Gaming is playing tabletop RPGs. And I don't know what they would be playing. Let's raid Jermaine. I wonder how well he's doing in Sekiro. See you next Tuesday, everybody. Have a good night. And I click. Yay, everybody's off. Unless you're still here. If you're watching on this on YouTube, you might still be here. Because that's how it works. But I will be saying goodbye. Thank you for watching.